Hi, and welcome back to Sweets and Beyond. Today in my kitchen we're going to be making bacalaitos or codfish fritters. So here are the ingredients. We're going to be using half a teaspoon of baking powder. Here I have half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of oregano, and a quarter of a teaspoon, somewhere in there, is black pepper. We're going to be using 2 tablespoons of sofrito, or 2 cubes. So if you want to learn how to make this sofrito, go and check out my video on how to make sofrito. We're going to be using 1 cup of flaked codfish, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of water, and Sazon Knorr. So this is what I do. Oh, let me show you first. Here. This is how the bacalao comes, or at least the one I buy. It says bacalao salted pollock fillets. It comes salted. So what you need to do is you rinse it and you put it in a bowl with water overnight, and you change the water once, and then you flake it, and this is what you get. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to put the 1.5 cups of flour. We're going to add all the spices, the baking powder, and we're going to stir this around. Now we're going to, this is the way I do it. I just like to add the sofrito because it kind of separates. I don't know, it's a preference of mine. I don't know if it would make a difference if you would add it at the end. But then we add the 2 cups of water, and we're going to mix this until we have no lumps. So as you can see, the consistency is very liquidy, and this is not what you need. So what you're going to do is you're going to add by 1/2 cup. So now we added 1/2 cup more of oh, there you go. You see, you just add, it's depending on the consistency that you want them, but you really want like a pancake batter. So now we're going to add the bacalao. So it depends on if you want a thicker bacalaito or a codfish fritter, or if you want the thin one. So yeah, I think this is perfect right here. So now the last thing we do is the Sazon Knorr. I didn't add it at the beginning because I wanted to see that you just sprinkle a little. You really don't want to add the whole packet. It's just a little to give it just a little bit of color. So maybe I use like a quarter of the little packet, but you just want enough to season for it to look, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks a little bit yellow. Not that much, because you don't want to eat, it's not a pumpkin fritter. It's gonna look orangey and weird if you put the whole packet in it. So here you have it. So now let's get frying. Okay, so right now I have my stove at a 6. It goes from 0 to 10, and it's at a 6 right now. And I have a big spoon, and you're just gonna ladle in your bacalaito. So if you want a thin and crispy bacalaito, you'll drag it slowly. If you want a thick bacalaito that's chewy in the center, you're just gonna drop them in. So there's 2 different ways you can do them. So you see how nice they are browning? And don't worry if they stick, you can just move them. My grandmother used to do this, and I never understood, but she used to take the little bits and she used to throw them back in the batter. And I don't know why, but I do it too. So they cook pretty quickly. And also it's depending how you like them. If you like them not as browned, so you can just flip them over when they're a little bit just golden. This one is a little bit more, but the one that I dropped in, this one, you have to leave it a little bit longer. So you just go, and this is the cuteness of this, that they're all misshapen, and I don't know, I think they look cute. So I'm gonna fry them all up and I'll show you a presentation. Okay, so here you have them, bacalaitos or codfish fritters. Something I forgot to mention before, once you mix the batter up, taste it for salt to see if it needs salt or not, because it depends on how long you soak the codfish, and see if it needs salt or not. I had to add a little bit of salt to mine. So, like I said, you can do them as big or as small as you want, as thick. See, this one is a little bit thicker, but listen. And you can see the pieces of codfish that we put in there. Oh, it's really hot. But, yes, usually we serve this with hot sauce. It doesn't have any sauce, side sauce or anything. We just like to eat them like this. So please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Buen provecho. Very good.